Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Toppin. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Indiana shooting their first free throw in this game. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Over Halliburton. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Toppin. Off target at the rim. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Mavericks ball. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Halliburton right side. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Outside Irving. Going inside. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Halliburton outside. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And he drives in. That puts him in the lead. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Again, Halliburton missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Indiana. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 3-point lead. The three from Thompson. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Thompson's got 6.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Nice ball movement by Dallas. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Inside. Pass to Flag. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
McConnell right side. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Irving for 3. And here's McConnell. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Dallas on top, up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the wing, Matherin. McConnell looking around. Back to Matherin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Excellent D there from Davis. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Flag. Gafford to screen. Back to Irving. Fires high post. And he hits the jumper. Irving's got 9 points.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Burton on the wing. No points so far. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Halliburton outside. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward. So so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Yep, count it. Siakam's got his first basket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
On the wing, Thompson launches a three. Indiana with a rebound. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Over Irving. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 9. On the wing, Irving. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Neesmith's shot is off. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Dallas leading by 11. Here's Irving. Halliburton with a steal. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
You can see the length come into play with the Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, BA. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And here's Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Siakam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And it's Irving missing. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Jackson. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Thompson outside. Pass to Flag. 14 feet away. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Pacers trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back over to you, Brian.
He does it well. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Down low. Here's Gafford. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Indiana. In transition, here come the Pacers. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Clock at 4. Back to Nesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nesmith's gotten his second bucket.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 13.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Tries it from the top of the key. Outside for Davis. To the middle. The three from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the train.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Pacers trail by 11. To the inside. Walker. Down low. Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Washington. Off target with the 3. Pacers trail by 9. Now here's Walker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Here's Exum. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Walker. Some solid defense from Exum. The Mavericks lead by 7. baseline try. Again, the miss by Dallas. Nembhard left side. Here's Wiseman. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Russell. And yep, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 9. And Washington over to help. A clear look from McConnell. Hits the target from 18 feet. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Washington outside. Fires the three. Drains the triple. Washington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to
31.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard left side. Pass to Siakam. Rebounded by Prosper. And so it's Dallas with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Right side Davis. Here's Flag. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Thompson. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the three.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Nembhard for 3. That one is off. Dallas leading by 8. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Gafford. Outside for Davis. Clock at 6. Pass to Flag. This one for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Irving. Fires the 3. Davis outside. Beyond the arc. Nembhard there for the rebound. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Now number 4 for Indiana. Number 11, James Wiseman.
Halliburton. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Thompson cashes in from 18.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Here's Thompson. Takes a three. Corner three, pure from Thompson.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Nembhard fires.
When it comes to wing defenders, Clay is as good as it gets.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. And he nails it.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Klay Thompson.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Siakam flushes it down with both hands. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Irving. Now Gafford. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Klay Thompson. The three is in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Let's loose for three. The three ball is down.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Jacks up a three and gets it to fall.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I'll tell you what, when he's this hot, it's a thing of beauty.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. Now, here's Bridges. Brunson outside. Pulls up from the corner. Out to Bridges. Clock at 6. The 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Tries the spin move. Brunson goes in. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Now, here's Bridges. Clark, that's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Worthy. Johnson with it. Down low. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Wants to get it to Worthy and does. And stolen by Hart. There we go, one-on-one. Bridges misses. Here's Wilkes. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
Left side, Towns. Now, Brunson from outside the arc. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not one to leave open.
Now, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Towns. Again, Los Angeles.
So few players still even use the hook shot, but I think it's a tremendous weapon when you can master it and do it right.
Anunoby, no good.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Back to Johnson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Scott up again. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Brunson, right side. The rebound by Worthy. Los Angeles leading by 3. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Back to Bridges. The 3. And Jalen Brunson gets the 3.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Johnson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is off. New York with the ball. Clarkson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop him.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Robinson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McBride. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They're up 12. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Pass to McGee. Sinks the triple. McGee's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Wilkes. Now Scott. Got a piece of it. And now the Knicks on the break. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time. Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Wilkes, no good. Here's New York. Good momentum, 8 straight points. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lakers trailed by 6. Back to Scott. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wilkes. On the wing, Johnson. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Robinson. And here's Worthy. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. And now, just a 2-point New York lead. McBride with the ball. And Worthy picks him up defensively. And that one drops for him.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Worthy. Deflects the pass. Now McBride. To the inside. Here's Yabusele. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. Yabusele's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Outside, Scott. Johnson surveying the floor. pass to Wilkes. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Yabusele. Covered by Johnson. And here's Clarkson. Yabusele can't hit. 35 seconds left from the first half of the game. Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
McBride on the wing. To the inside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Worthy down low. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Inside, here's Wilkes. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. It's rebounded by New York. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So when you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. 5 on the clock. Anunoby outside. The 3, Bridges. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the paint. Towns with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Back to Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Scott. Outside Worthy. Out to the right wing. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, too good inside.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Brunson into the lane. No good with the layup. And here is Los Angeles now. And it's Johnson penetrating. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
To the paint. The kick out to Anunoby. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Lakers trail. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the Lakers with another miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
It's good from long range.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
And so now a timeout called by Brett Nelson. He's ready to talk things through with them. 1:22 left to play in the third. Over to the left wing. He trains the quick shot.
How about Cooper taking advantage of the opportunity there? Gets himself open and cashes in.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Yabusele with it. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. McBride on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. McGee with no one around. Good on the triple. McGee's got 6. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And finished off by Yabusele.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to Cooper. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
The Knicks with the lead.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Over to the wing. Here's Dadier. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
39.
New York ahead.
Los Angeles, 38. Here we go, fans.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's New York. They lead by 1. So the wing on the left. Pass to McBride. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Scott. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Inside. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Out to the wing. The kick out to Scott. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a terrific passer, sees the floor extremely well.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
Here's Bridges. 3 from the inbound. Nailed from three-point land. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Wilkes. The kick out to Scott. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Now Towns. No good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Let's lose a three. Towns with the rebound. Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Johnson. Oh, Magic Johnson playing big.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Trained from outside.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hunt. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wilkes. Bridges with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Towns gets it to go. Down low.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through. The game gets snug.
Rebounded by Towns.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Book it.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Wilkes.
Wilkes kind of slippery, doing a nice job that time drawing the contact in the act of shooting.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Misses the three. Here's New York.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's a 5-point game. Now Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Brunson. Another shot. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson up top. And stolen by Anunoby. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.